I'm turning frustration into positive momentum. I feel like the last few weeks, my frustration has been around a lack of clarity, a lack of vision, an unknown of where to put my passion for the grind, if you will. And lately my focus has been, how can I take this energy, this frustration I have, and put it towards my goals when they're sort of unknown. Well, I've started amplifying things. I've started taking my workouts and my habits and my just daily life opportunities and trying to say, okay, how can I make this something beneficial? So I take all my things that I do throughout the day and I say, hey, these things might not exactly give me a concrete, definitive, this will make me happy one day, but I know it's not hurting. I know that it's most likely going to assist me in finding my way. If I'm a little bit stronger, a little bit healthier, that'll probably be a good thing in my future. I might not know exactly what that looks like, but it's about building yourself, giving yourself these tools in your toolbox so that when that day arrives, when that opportunity presents itself to build a house, work on a car, whatever it is, you have the tools in your toolbox. I think really the hardest thing you can do when it comes to working on a process is working towards a goal that's not clear. Like I said, my biggest struggle has been figuring out where I'm going, what I'm doing, what all this work is for. And sometimes it's really hard when you just, you know you want something more in life, whether that's purpose, more clarity at work, more projects to work on at home, career advancement. Like, there's lots of directions you could take the grind and work in life, and say, okay, hey, this is something that's important to me. I want to work on this. I'm trying to go here. Okay, what does that look like? Well, sometimes it's not always clear. You might just know, hey, I need to be a little bit tougher than I am right now. Okay, I can do that, sure. Let me get up every morning, get some miles in, and then I'll eat some healthy food for breakfast, and that'll be my step towards getting better. Okay, great. And then maybe a couple weeks later, you start eating healthy dinner too. Maybe you cut out alcohol. Now you're starting to pick up some weights after work too. All right, great. You're making yourself better. That's great. It still doesn't necessarily mean that 2 and 2 is 4 and now you've made it. Now everything's clear. No. That's where I feel like I am. I'm grinding. I don't know why. I want purpose, but it's not finding me. So I'm here trying to share my systems, share my thoughts, trying to work out, trying to eat better, trying to be more present in the moment. So far, nothing is more clear, but I feel more focused as a human. I feel like when an opportunity does present itself, I'll be more ready than I was 2.5 months ago. So my advice is to stay consistent during the unknown times. Challenge yourself to be better when you don't know where you're going. And don't stop the momentum. When you're struggling to figure out where you're going, doing less is not going to bring you any closer to where you're trying to go.